Disney's Think Fast. It's time for Disney's Think Fast, here in the world of The Lion King. Before we get started, let me introduce our fabulous host, the guy whose magic brought us here, the Genie!
Welcome to the Pride Lands, ancestral home of the great Lion Kings. We could see hyenas, warthogs, and maybe even the rare hula-dancing meerkat. But hey, we're not here to make a wildlife documentary. We're here to play. So, let's see who's joined us. Here's player one. He's been a prince, a pauper, and even a sorcerer's apprentice. He's everyone's favorite pal, Mickey Mouse.
Aw, thanks, Genie.
Introducing player two. Sometimes bashful, often clumsy, and though he may goof up, he never ever gives up. He's Goofy.
Hiya, Genie.
Presenting player three.
Ah, ooh la la. Mon chéri, the sweetest of sweethearts.
The beautiful Minnie Mouse.
Oh,
Whew. So, now that we're all introduced, it's time to find out what the first round is. Fast chance!
In this round, you'll each get to use the category selector. Each question has 4 possible answers. Use the control pad to select an answer, or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote in the answer's direction. Answer correctly before time runs out to score points.
Come on, let's take a chance and see what we get.
Player 1, press the A button.
Music and songs!
When Chicken Little wins the big game, he pretends to strum a spoon. Which musical instrument is he pretending to play?
Hey, don't worry. I didn't know that one either.
Which hero sings, "I'll make a man out of you"?
Back to the drawing board, player 3.
Which heroine sings "Colors of the Wind"?
Player 3, not quite right.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee sing "The Walrus and the Carpenter." Which of these would a carpenter use?
That's not gonna cut the mustard, though it might cut the relish.
Player 2, time to use the A button and select a category.
Tick-tock, tick quotes and phrases.
In Beauty and the Beast, who does Belle call positively primeval?
Yeah, that was a toughie.
Tramp reminds Lady about those nice juicy cuts of beef. Which animal does beef come from?
Be honest, was that too easy?
In Peter Pan, Wendy imagines a mermaid lagoon underneath a magic moon. What might that moon orbit?
Gee. Things can only get better, player 1.
Who says that Bambi doesn't walk very good, does he?
I didn't know that one either.
Use the A button to select a category, player 3.
Animal Kingdom.
Which of these characters lives in a tree? Which fish is Ariel's best friend?
Fine performances all around.
Which horse belongs to Mulan?
Back to the drawing board, player 3.
In The Sword in the Stone, which woodland animal does Merlin turn Wart into?
Genie.
Nice to be right, eh, player 3? That's the end of the round. Let's see how you've done. And player 2 wins the round. Let's see if it changes anything. In third, player 3. In second, player 1. And in first, player 2. Way to show us how it's done, player 2. Ding ding! Moving on to the next round! 50-50.
Each question in this round has only 2 possible answers. Use left and right on the control pad to select the answer you think is correct. Alternatively, hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote left or right. Answer correctly before time runs out to score points.
I'm thinking things could go one way or the other.
Which game has more pieces?
Top of the class, player 2.
Which country is larger? Which makes more noise?
Afraid not, player 3.
Which is more useful to a tailor?
Player 3, not quite right. We're at the halfway point for this round. Shall we move on?
Which is sweeter?
Be honest, is that too easy?
Which is heavier?
Gold stars all around!
Which can hold more people?
Hey, nobody fooled that time.
Which makes a louder sound?
Outstanding, player 1. End of the round. So let's check out how you did. That round was too close to call, but I can call for the current standings. In third, player 3. In second, player 1. And in first, player 2. Player 3, you might want to try a new strategy. Right around the bend is... high or low.
This round features 4 cards. Before they turn around, we'll tell you to look for the highest or the lowest. Above each card will be a direction arrow. When the cards turn, use the control pad or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote in an arrow's direction to select the right card. If you're the first to select the correct answer, you'll score points. Get it wrong though, and you'll lose points.
Hey, laddie, you take the high road and I'll take the low one.
Low card. Big on. Low card, check. Go high. No. That's the high one. Low one. No dice. High one. Top card spotted. Find the lowest card. Nope. The lowest one. Lowest spotted. Look for the high card. Find the highest card. Nice. Look for the low card. Highest. High card. You got it. Oh, let's take a break and see how you did. Nicely done, player 1. Bet you want to see if it affected the rankings. In third, player 3. In second, player 2.
Yeah!
And in first, player 1. Oh, player 3, you're gonna have to do better than that. Oh, and our next round is... take a guess.
In this round, we'll ask questions based on hidden pictures, which will slowly be revealed. The first player to identify the hidden picture and answer correctly using the control pad or by holding down the A button while flicking the Wii remote will score points. The quicker you are, the more points you'll score. Get it wrong though, and you'll be frozen out.
And if any of you have X-ray vision, then don't use it. Ow! That's cheating.
Who is this character's father?
Whoops!
Zowie! That was fast! Hey, no time to rest. Next question.
Who is this?
Oh, well.
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh? Huh?
Who is this?
Incorrect.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, speedy, player 1.
Whose henchman is this?
No dice. Not. Whoops, speed player 2.
Who wants to meet this character?
Wrong choice. Oops. Wrong.
Who dances with this character? Who is this character's father?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Player 1 zooms in with an answer.
Who is this?
And it's player 3 by a nose. That round's done and dusted. How do you think you did? No clear winner there. Oh, wonder how the main scores are doing. In third, player 3. In second, player 2.
Yeah!
And in first, player 1! Player 1 is in the lead. Let's circle around to the next round. Clued in.
We're going to slowly sketch a picture of a Disney star, object, or place, and give you hints about who or what it is. The first player to identify the image correctly using the control pad or by holding down the A button while flicking the Wii remote will score points. The quicker you are, the more points you'll score. Get it wrong though, and you'll be frozen out.
So, detectives, the game is afoot. Or a hand. Or something like that.
This character lives in Sherwood Forest.
No! Not right. Not giving anyone else a chance, huh?
He's seen in 101 Dalmatians.
Incorrect. Oops. No dice. Oops. Wrong all round there, folks.
She goes to the Royal Ball.
I'm sorry.
Zowie! That was fast.
It is used in a game.
Oh, well.
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh? Now we'll have a short pause. And then back to the game.
He's seen in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, well.
Oh, nice answering, Tex.
This is a man-made object.
Wrong. Nope. Not right.
He's seen in Aladdin.
Whoops.
Somebody sure is an eager beaver.
This character is seen in The Lion King.
Incorrect. Wrong choice. I guess you didn't waste any time reading that one. That round is history. Wonder if you left a mark. You owned that round, player one, but did you change anything? Let's see. In third, player three. In second, player two.
Yeah!
And in first, player one. Player three, are you still with us? And now it's time for... Odd one, out!
Watch carefully as 4 pictures of the muses from Hercules appear with a direction arrow above each of them. Use the control pad or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote in an arrow's direction to select the odd one out. If you're the first to spot the odd muse out, you'll score points. Get it wrong though, and you'll lose points. As this round goes on, the differences will get smaller and smaller, making them harder to spot.
Well, this round ought to keep you, amused. Give him a spin! And player one knocks it out of the park! Somebody make a call. Player one's on fire! Not. Let's get things spinning! Impressive, player one. Spot on, player one. Player one, nicely done. Show me the muses. Nope. You failed. Give him a spin. Player one, way to go. Oops. Great job, player one. Ready, steady, spin! Player three shoots and scores! Oh, let's take a break and see how you did. All hail player one for that round. But what about the rankings? In third, player three. In second, player two.
Yeah!
And in first, player one. Player one is in charge. Don't turn around, Hank, because here's our next round. Quick draw.
It's back to a standard question round. We'll ask questions, and you answer using the control pad or by holding down the A button while flicking the Wii remote. If you're the first to choose the correct answer, then you'll score points. If you get it wrong, though, you'll lose points.
So, saddle up and score some points.
In Alice in Wonderland, which character is the dodo?
No, not right. Wrong choice. Hey, don't worry. I didn't know that one either.
In Bambi, who gets buried under a pile of snow?
Can you believe the speed on that answer?
Which character is actually the Emperor in The Emperor's New Groove?
Not giving anyone else a chance, huh?
In The Rescuers Down Under, who is given an eagle feather?
No dice.
Incorrect. Can't stop now. Next question.
In Treasure Planet, whose spaceship crashes in front of the Benbow Inn?
Wrong. Careful in this round, because the wrong answer will cost you points. So you don't want a little longer? We could order lunch.
In Sleeping Beauty, who is also known as Briar Rose?
Wait a minute, are you looking at the answers? Huh?
In Aladdin, what does Abu grab that makes the Cave of Wonders collapse?
Not giving anyone else a chance, huh?
In Beauty and the Beast, Belle's father invents a machine to chop wood. Which of these would you use to cut through wood?
Oh, nice answering, Tex.
In Robin Hood, who claims Mother always did like Richard best?
Fine, I'll say it because no one else will. Pick up the pace!
Prince Eric uses a spyglass to make things that are far away appear closer. What kind of glass makes things that are close appear bigger?
No dice.
Perfect, player one. End of the round. So, let's check out how you did. High score to player one. Now, where does everybody stand? In third, player three. In second, player two.
Yeah.
And in first, player one. You are on fire, player one. We're rounding the corner to the next round. Starstruck.
Our special guest will ask you a series of questions about themselves, their friends, or their story. Each question has 4 possible answers. Use the control pad to select an answer, or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote in the answer's direction. The fastest player to choose the correct answer will score the most points, while the slowest will score the least.
Instead of popping in and out of holes in the ground, he's popping up in our studio. Let's welcome the little meerkat who helped save a kingdom, Timon.
Thank your noses, he left Pumbaa at home.
Okay, everybody, repeat after me. Hakuna Matata. That's my motto. It means no worries. Feel free to use it if you don't do too well in this round. All right, anyway, on with the questions. If I wanted to find an elephant, for some heavy lifting, what kind of tracks would I look for? Who's the dodo that Simba and Nala once tried to ditch?
And an ace from player one.
Those kids are called calves.
I was wondering, did we not explain this properly?
After Simba passed out in the hot sun, who carried him to the oasis?
Player one, let it be no.
Who did Scar used to call the little hairball?
Goodbye, player one.
After he stole the kingdom, who did Scar keep locked up in a cage?
Sorry, player two.
Who told Simba he was gonna get a surprise to die for?
So you can be taught.
Who fought with Simba on Pride Rock?
Impressive, player one.
Well, that's all I got. And now I'm out of here because Pumbaa's collecting sun-dried grubs for dinner. See you around.
All right. Hope you weren't just lying around in that round. Let's find out. Top of the round, player one. So, let's see how we're all ranked now. In third, player two.
Yeah!
In second, player three. And in first, player one. Putting the one in number one, it's player one. And now it's time for the final round. The spotlight.
In this round, you'll each take turns answering a series of questions. If you know an answer, use the control pad or hold down the A button while flicking the Wii remote to select it. If you don't know or you're not sure, you can use the B button to pass. Once you've gotten through all your questions, if there's any time left on the clock, we'll go back to the ones you passed on and give you another try.
Ah, yes, I'm ready for my spotlight. Who's up first? Player two, take it away. Questions coming right up.
When Snow White leaves the Seven Dwarfs, which one does not get a kiss?
Yeah!
What starts a fire in the Jungle Book?
Incorrect.
At the conclusion of Atlantis, the Lost Empire, whose likeness joins the other king stones? Robin Hood hides out in Sherwood Forest, England. Which of these animals might you find in Sherwood Forest?
Don't forget, we're on the clock here. Bullseye.
In The Great Mouse Detective, who does Ratigan throw out of his airship to lighten the load?
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yeah!
Hercules lives in ancient Greece. Which of these is the flag of Greece?
Oh!
Who explains the meaning of twitterpated to Bambi? In The Emperor's New Groove, what does the squirrel use to make a loud noise?
Be quick. With no wrong.
Yeah!
At the conclusion of Atlantis, the Lost Empire, whose likeness joins the...
No dice!
Who explains the meaning of twitterpated to Bambi?
I like it. No worries, no worries. But don't give up your day job. Who's Who's next in the spotlight? Player 3, over to you. Let's start the questions.
In Treasure Planet, which character is Captain Amelia? Ariel and her friends have fun in the sea. Which of these is best for having fun in the sea? Robin Hood tries to cook soup over a fire. Which item is best for eating soup? Who tells Bambi, your mother can't be with you anymore?
I'd hurry if I was you. No!
Which character rubs the magic lamp in Aladdin?
Not right.
In the Aristocats, who has Edgar pinned to the wall with a pitchfork? Dumbo is part of a traveling circus. Which wouldn't be found at a circus? At the beginning of the Aristocats, a horse brings the cats home. Which of these might that horse have been pulling? In Treasure Planet, which character is Captain Amelia? Robin Hood tries to cook soup over a fire. Which item is best for eating soup?
Correct.
At the beginning of the Aristocats, a horse brings the cats home. Which of these might that
Hey, look at this. And last but not least, player 1. Jump in.
When Winnie the Pooh is looking to refill his honey pots, which of these insects? Emperor Kudo is turned into a llama. Wool comes from llamas, but which animal produces Angora wool?
Clock is ticking.
In the Jungle Book, who does Bagheera call a ship with the Jungle Bomb? In Cinderella, what does the king throw out a window when he's upset? In the Aristocats, who admits to fruit they took the cats? In Beauty and the Beast, which character is the first to say they've seen Belle in the castle? Whose father is King Hubert? In Hercules, a giant three-headed dog in the underworld. Which of these was set to guard for her?
Oh, yeah. That's gone better. Okay, time to check out the final scores. Player 1, the round is yours. Let's see about the overall rankings. In third, player 2. In second, player 3. And in first, and champion is player 1. And that's the end of our little extravaganza. Hope you all had as much fun as I did. For now, it's goodbye from our contestants.
Goodbye, me.
From me. Take care, folks. Remember to drive safe and come back and see us real soon. Oh, yeah, almost forgot. You'll need a little magic. Genie style to get home.